Hi folks, I'm going to talk about the cascading elements of style sheets, okay? When a browser opens up HTML page and a CSS page, um, basically how the browsers look, at the page is how that page is actually represented on the screen, okay? Now we know that there are a couple of types of style sheets in HTML. Let's have a look on in Dreamweaver. So here, look at this screen. We have the cascading screen here. We have lots of different types of, well, sorry, not lots of different types, 3 types of style sheets. The first one is the linked style sheet, and that's the one that we're used to. We've worked with this before. Let me show you here very quickly how you'd link a style sheet. When you're in your HTML page here in Dreamweaver, if you jump down here and choose your link, that's how you attach a style sheet by linking it there. The next type we have is the imported style sheet, and that's where we can import a style sheet directly into our page with extra styles on it. So when we go in here, if we click this link icon again, you can choose this one, and what it will do is we'll import some styles into the page. Now I've done this in this example just to show you. Okay, so if you look up here very quickly, it says the HTML head, then it gives the title of the page, and then here's the link. Link ref equals main.css blah 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 blah. It's a CSS file. Then underneath that I have another one. Style type CSS at import URL, and there's a second style sheet here. It's a sectional.css, and there's only 2 headers in that. Okay, so this line here, the link of the style sheet, refers to this one here. That's how we link to style sheets, and we've worked with those before. This second one here is a way of importing, the style sheet into your page. Okay, that's this one here. We have a third one as well, which is just inline CSS. Okay, so that means in the document itself, we can, we can offset some of the type, or we can change some of the styling directly in the page. So let's have a look. Just before printing here, it would be, imagine you just, I could put in a paragraph tab here, tag here by just doing P, but what I'm going to do is apply styling to it straight away. Style equals inverted commas color dot. Now I'm going to go into my color. I'm going to just choose red because I know that will stand out. Okay, and we have to have a semicolon after that. Remember, there's our property, there's our value, ended with a semicolon. Okay, so let's say printing and typesetting industry. I want that to be red. So after that, I'm going to close my paragraph. Oops, sorry. Put in something extra there. Very important that you always keep an eye out of what you're doing. So if I click over here, it should refresh, and here we have printing and typesetting industry. Okay, so this little line here that I just typed, that you saw me type, there you go. That one there, that is this one here. CSS inline. Okay, that's a type of CSS, right? So basically, right, the page goes, the browser goes like this. It reads from the top down, cascading, top down, and the first thing it reads is, that's the first CSS. Okay, then it reads this. It's imported a second one, and then of course down here it sees this one. So what I'm trying to say in this lesson is that basically this guy is the last one that will be formatted on the screen. This one will take precedence because it's in line, it's written in the document, and due to cascading style sheets, it's the last thing that's read, so it will be the thing that takes precedence. Okay, here's the second one. This will take second precedence, and obviously this is the first one, the main.css, that's the one that takes precedence. Least precedence. Now, there's no point in putting 3 or 4 pages, 3 or 4 different style sheets in your page unless it's really necessary. As I said before, this is the best way to style your style sheet, but sometimes you might have to import certain styles to take over from other parts, and sometimes you may have to do this. This isn't very good practice, like this one here, the inline one. I might prefer people not to do that, but in this case you might have to sometimes put these in. Okay, so I'm going to show you exactly how these kind of take precedence over the other ones in this lesson.